Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What I Eat video. So if you guys are new around here, hello and welcome. My name is Becca. I am a registered dietitian and I make lots of health and nutrition, wellness, and lifestyle videos here on my channel. So I would love for you to subscribe if you are enjoying my videos. But basically today's video is gonna be a What I Eat video. I know you guys absolutely love these. I pretty much just take you guys around with me throughout the day and show you everything that I'm eating. I am absolutely an intuitive eater. I don't cut anything out. I don't follow any specific diet. I just kind of eat whatever I want to eat and however much feels right in that moment. But I do love healthy food. I love healthy eating. So obviously you will see a lot of that in my videos. I just finished my coffee a little while ago and I am really hungry. So it is time for breakfast, time for some fuel. So I actually have some overnight oats in the fridge. So that is what I'm gonna be having today. And I'm gonna make like banana walnut overnight oats. Why is that so hard to say? But they are so, so good. So here are my banana walnut overnight oats. They are seriously so good and so filling, and they are perfect for just like a quick on-the-go breakfast that is gonna keep you really full. So if you wanna know exactly how I made this, especially how I make my actual like overnight oats, I'm gonna be sharing this and some other breakfast ideas in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. Hi guys, so it's a little while later now and I'm getting really hungry for lunch, but we don't have a whole lot of food in the house right now, so I'm actually gonna run out to the grocery store. I'm just gonna go to the Giant because it's the closest to where we live. But yeah, so this week is Thanksgiving week and we're gonna be out of town like the second half of the week, so I didn't go like grocery shopping and do my whole normal meal planning grocery shopping situation because it's just like a short like weird week, but we need some food to like get us through the next day or so, so I'm gonna run out and do that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some groceries and I have no idea what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, but I will figure it out. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like some kind of like chili or soup so that way we have leftovers for tomorrow night, like before we head out of town. That's what I'm thinking. So we're probably gonna do, I feel like I always do chili in these videos though. I just realized that. Maybe I won't do chili, but something like that. Okay, anyway. So gonna run to the grocery store and pick up some stuff and I'm gonna grab an apple, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna be running out the door in a second. I just grabbed an apple. I'm gonna eat this in the car on the way because I'm really hungry. And I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute, but I'm always like a chicken with my head cut off. I feel like this short Thanksgiving week every single year. Like I just have so much to get done before we go out of town. So I'm just like going crazy. So I just got home and I ended up changing my plans. I went to Trader Joe's only because Trader Joe's is like this big and I know my way around it really quickly, and Giant I haven't been to in a while and it's huge, and I was just like, I'll be able to get in and out so much faster if I just drive a little further and go to Trader Joe's. So that's what I did. So I'll just do a quick, it's like the tiniest haul of all time because I picked up just a few things, but I got a thing of Ezekiel bread. I think this might just be the original. Yep, the original bread. Let's see what else I got. I got tortellini, spinach tortellini. So this is going to be part of what we're having for dinner. I'm going to make a tortellini lasagna soup, which probably sounds kind of weird, but it is so, so good. And it's like amazing comfort food. But it's actually like, it's really not that bad. It's pretty simple, easy to make, and you know, somewhat healthy. So I'm gonna make that for dinner tonight. So I'll show you guys how I make that later. But I also got some ground beef to put in that. I also got a big thing of raisins because we More so Matt eats a lot of raisins like on oatmeal. I do sometimes too, so we usually go through those pretty quickly. I also just picked up some of their peeled garlic cloves. And what else? I got a can of tomato paste, which is also for dinner tonight. And then lastly, I picked up some of these Dr. Praeger's California veggie burgers. I really like these. I eat these for lunch a lot, which is actually what I'm about to whip up now. So going to throw together a lunch. Sorry, I'm like so winded and out of breath. I swear to God, I am like on overdrive, or in overdrive, just trying to get everything done before Thanksgiving. So yes, gonna go make some lunch and I'll show you guys what I'm having. So here is my lunch. I've got one of those veggie burgers that I just cooked up over some fresh spinach. I also recently just tried the Dr. Praeger's black bean burger, and that one was really, really good. I actually like that one better. Rosie, can you not? I've also got some roasted cauliflower here. This is a leftover. I actually roasted it all up, the head of cauliflower up yesterday. So that's easy just to throw on my plate. And then I've got some avocado toast. I just have a slice of that Ezekiel bread that I just bought. About half of a small-ish avocado, some salt, pepper, and then the everything seasoning from Trader Joe's. So, yum! I cannot wait to eat this. Hey Rosie, what are you doing? You look so tiny right now. Are you just taking a nap? She just got a haircut. She's got like no hair and she's got a little bow in. How you doing, Rosie? We can finally see your eyeballs. Yeah. So I just finished my lunch and I'm about to get back to work, but I've been getting so many questions from you guys here on YouTube and on Instagram, just like kind of all over the place. So many questions about what I'm doing as far as exercise now. So I figured I would just kind of like answer that on here. So if you guys are new to following me, I ran the Chicago Marathon back in the beginning of October. It was my second marathon. I did a whole series here on my channel kind of documenting the whole process and just talking about, you know, how to prepare and all of that. So you can check that out if you're curious. But anyway, so now that the marathon is over, so many people have been asking me what I've been doing as far as exercise now. So I have definitely been running way less. The thing for me with running, I do love to run. I love it way more when I'm in shape and running consistently, but I do really, really, really well with like training for races because, you know, you have like a training schedule laid out and it's kind of like everything builds on each other. So if you start skipping runs, you're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot for the long runs. And it's just, it keeps me very accountable. So whenever I like don't have a race I'm training for, or I don't have like a specific training schedule to follow, my accountability is just pretty shot. So I haven't been running. I kind of wanted to continue to run like maybe like a couple times a week, but it is getting colder and it gets dark earlier now, so it just hasn't really happened. I have run a little bit, but not a whole lot. But I also am just kind of like burned out on running, so I've been doing a lot of strength training, which I did a lot before the race anyway, and I usually have just been doing it at home. I actually don't have a gym membership right now. Mine expired like while I was training for the marathon. So I've just been doing a lot of workouts at home, and I absolutely love the Lauren Gleisberg workouts. She is like my favorite. She has like a whole fitness blog, and I believe you can like sign up and do like certain programs with her. I haven't done that, but she has a ton of workouts on Pinterest, which, okay. So you can just search Lauren Gleisberg, and I mean, I'll do like leg and butt workouts one day, or I'll do like arm workouts or like full body workouts. She has everything. So I use those all the time because they are short. They're like 30-40 minutes max. And they're hard, like they really get you sweating and everything burning. So I have just been doing those at home a lot, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not like super regimented, but I've been doing those. And yeah, like I said, I just do them at home. I have some dumbbells that I use, and I just get creative like with using like the ground or like our stairs, like if I need, you know, because obviously we don't have like a full gym here. I wish we did. That would be amazing. And then other than that, I have been getting back into yoga recently, and it's been really great. I absolutely love yoga. It's like, not only is it good for your body, but it is just so good for your mind. And the thing with me in yoga is I'm like very inflexible. So just doing like traditional unheated yoga just like doesn't go over very well with me. I feel like I can't really relax into it. I feel like I don't know, it's just, I don't enjoy it. I feel like I don't get nearly as good as a workout, both body and mind, from it. So I've been doing a hot yoga recently, and the main reason I don't do it, or I haven't been doing it often or frequently, is because it's just expensive. Like, it's not cheap. But finally, I mean, I feel like my body was like craving yoga. Like, I just kept thinking about it. And so finally I was like, all right, I mean, if I really look at like the things I spend money on, yoga and sound mind and body is probably, you know, high on the priority list. So it's just kind of like, you know, if there's something that you really want to do, you can make it a priority. And also, if you're a student, they always have student discounts, like at every yoga studio. I miss the student discount because it's like pretty huge in comparison, the price difference. So if you're a student, definitely check out student discounts for different, like, any kind of exercise studio, because they usually always have them. But yeah, so that is what I've been doing recently, just strength training at home. I've been starting to go to yoga, which has been such an amazing thing. I absolutely love it. And I walk all the time. I walk Rosie. I try and walk her every day, at least Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends sometimes Matt and I will take her for a walk as well. So yeah, just trying to stay active, exercising because it makes me feel good, not as like a punishment or as a means to an end to like achieve a certain body or anything like that. I just like to sweat and move because I know it's good for me. It makes me feel good, and I just kind of do like whatever I'm in the mood to do and don't put a whole lot of pressure on it. Hey guys, so it's a little while later now. I'm gonna start getting dinner together soon, but I'm about to have just a quick little snack, so I will show you what I'm gonna have. All right, so I wanted something salty, so this is just a little thing of sharp cheddar cheese, and I thought I had crackers. Apparently I don't have any crackers left. So I'm just having some of these blue corn tortilla chips from Trader Joe's. It's like a little salty snack just to hold me over until dinner. Alexa, can you play the Jamestown Revival Pandora station? So good. I'm sure I'm not the only person that likes to cook with music, and that is such a good tip. If you like have a day where you're just like, I don't feel like cooking, which happens to me a lot of the time, because sometimes you just have a long work day and you're not really in the mood to cook when you get home or whenever your work day ends. But sometimes I just put on, I love this Pandora station while I cook. I don't know, it's like relaxing, but also I just really enjoy it. It makes me happy. So I will just throw on some music and it just like immediately gets me in the zone and like makes me want to be in the kitchen. So just a little tip for you guys, if you're not a huge fan of cooking, listen to music while you do it. But anyway, I'm about to start making dinner. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make that lasagna tortellini soup, which is so good. So you guys are actually sitting in my microwave right now. But I have my big, I think this is called a Dutch oven. I absolutely love this. I use it all the time. If I'm making any kind of like soup or chili or anything of the sort, I will either, if I'm not using my crock pot, I use this all the time. I absolutely love it. So you can just put it right on your stovetop. So we're gonna need some kind of cooking oil. I'm gonna use avocado oil. I get this giant bottle from Costco for like really cheap. I've showed that in a Costco haul before. Love that stuff. And then I'm just taking this organic grass-fed ground beef. So I'm just gonna throw some of this oil in there and then just start to cook the ground beef until it's like almost completely cooked through, and then we're gonna start adding some other stuff. Okay, so the ground beef is cooking, and while that's happening, I'm going to dice up an onion, and then we're gonna be ready to just throw everything into the pot. So you don't have to use ground beef. If you wanted to try out this recipe, you could do turkey instead, or you honestly could just completely omit the meat if you don't want the meat. It would still be good. It's just like a tortellini soup, but I just want it to be like really filling and hearty, so I'm adding meat. But yeah, you can just do whatever you want. There are no rules in cooking, so whatever sounds good to you, go ahead and do that. Eyes are watering a little bit from the onion, so I'm just gonna go ahead. The meat is pretty much done cooking, so I'm just gonna throw in the onions, and then I just diced up one like medium onion, and then I'm just gonna put in 3 cloves of garlic. For the garlic, I just got this handy garlic smasher, crusher, I don't know what you would call that. I'm sure there's a name for it recently, which I'm excited to use. I haven't used this yet. So basically you just put the garlic clove right in there, and then you just press it and it will just kind of break it up and mince it for you. So then you don't have to like finely chop it yourself, which is so nice. All right, just squeezed it. Would you look at that beautiful minced garlic? So much easier. All right, so we've got our turkey, onion, and garlic. I'm just going to mix this up, and then we're just gonna add everything else except for the tortellini and just let it sit for a little bit. So as far as what I'm gonna be adding to it, I have 2 cans of just diced tomatoes, and then I'm also going to add a can of tomato paste. And then I have some chicken stock. I'm gonna be adding about 3 cups or so of that. And then as far as spices, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of basil and oregano, and then I like a little spice, so I'm also gonna be adding some crushed red pepper. I'm honestly not gonna measure these. I'm just gonna dump in what feels right. And then of course some salt and pepper just to taste as well. Okay, so this is what it looks like all stirred up. So now I'm just going to put the lid on and let that simmer on like medium-high heat for about 20 minutes. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. It seriously smells so good. And now I'm just going to add in our spinach tortellini. I don't know, I'm just gonna follow the instructions, however long they take to boil. This is actually boiling. So I'm just gonna throw those in. Rosie, you like to smell? Just gonna throw those in, and then once those are cooked, we are ready to eat, right? Okay, so the tortellinis are done, so it's completely done. And I was just looking at this, and I'm like, I feel like it's missing something from the last time I made it. And that is because last time I made this, I added like a ton of spinach, and it was so good with the spinach, but we're literally all out right now because we're about to head out of town pretty soon for Thanksgiving, so I didn't buy like the normal amount that I usually do. So it's missing the spinach. That would definitely help add like a good boost of greens, but either way, still delicious, super filling, and very easy. All right, so here is my dinner. I just topped it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and this is actually a lot. Matt poured this bowl. He's a little heavy-handed. I don't know if I'll be able to eat all that, but it looks and smells so good, so we're gonna dig in. So we just finished dinner a little while ago. It was really good, so tasty and filling, and really very easy to make, but I wanted a little something sweet, so I'm gonna be having a little bit of this cowboy bark from Trader Joe's. It is so good. It's basically just dark chocolate with, it has pretzels, peanuts, almonds, toffee, and then little pieces of the JoJo cookies, like just the cookie part, which is like kind of like their version of an Oreo. It's really good. So I'm gonna have like a couple little pieces of that. It's just something a little sweet to end the night. But yeah, that is all I have for today's What I Eat vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I will see you in the next one. But make sure to subscribe so you're always notified whenever I get new videos up. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram so we can hang out on there as well. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.